Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are from the third group. First of all, let me introduce my team. With me, Azzahra and Heriana as speaker 1, Elcye, Rohma, Trinafa, Putri as speaker 2, Nayla, Salsabila, Permata, Srikandi as speaker 3, and the last speaker is Siti Muzayyanah, and our honorable teacher, Karta, Atmaja. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to present a little story about a pastor, civilized readers, and powerful speaker. This man sharing his story with peaceful protest and stirring speech, Martin Luther King Jr., who is famous for his speech, I Have a Dream, in 1963. There are three main parts to our presentation. To begin with, the biography of Martin Luther King Jr., childhood, following that career journey of Martin Luther King Jr., and last but not least, the death of Martin Luther King Jr. Well, this will be brief. It should only last for 10 minutes. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to present to you today. I hope that you find this presentation interesting. If you have any question, please feel free to type in the comment section. Please welcome Elcye to deliver this presentation. Elcye, time is yours.
The biography of Martin Luther King Jr. childhood. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia on January 15, 1929. He was named Michael during his childhood like his father. However, when he was 5 years old, he and his father changed his name to Martin Luther, inspired by the works of the late German Protestant Reformation leader. King was a black-haired child with a difficult childhood. He was avoided by his fair-skinned friend due to his different skin color and the segregation law. Segregation meant that black people had to sit separately from white people on buses and in restaurants, use separately bathroom, and even attend separately school. He was very angry because his childhood was distressing, but on the other hand, he was a very intelligent child. King entered college early at the age of 15, graduating with a degree in sociology 4 years later. He then went to receive a Bachelor of Divinity degree in 1951, and finally his doctorate in theology from Boston University in 1955. Amidst all his studies, King married and became a father to 4 children. Please welcome Nayla for the next presentation.
The career journey of Martin Luther King Jr. Later, while studying at a seminary, he learned about Mahatma Gandhi, a leader from India who fought for human rights using nonviolent or peaceful methods, and he got inspired by him. He began to travel and speak, making an average of 208 speeches per year. Martin Luther King Jr. started his civil rights activism while serving as a pastor in a Baptist church in Alabama. His role in defending Ross Park during the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott made King nationally famous. The boycott lasted over a year and achieved numerous victories as communities united to halt the oppression. Nevertheless, King was arrested and imprisoned repeatedly, reportedly nearly 30 times in his lifetime. His family was threatened and even his home was bombed due to his protests. However, King was resilient and he fought on, determined to create a better, safer, more peaceful life for his family, his friends, and even his followers. He led the Great March on Washington in 1963, advocating for the civil and economic rights of African Americans and calling for an end to racism with his most famous 17-minute speech, joined by around 250,000 supporters. He played a huge part in the passing of new voting laws for black people in the U.S. in 1964 and 1965. And in October 1964, he became the youngest ever recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize for leading nonviolent resistance to racial prejudice in the US. The death of Martin Luther King Jr. Sadly, King was assassinated on April 4, 1968, at the age of 39, shot while on a motel balcony in Memphis, Tennessee. But his legacy continued even after his death, as just days after his passing, the U.S. Congress passed the Civil Rights Act of 1968, prohibiting all manner of racial discrimination in housing and housing-related transactions. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was established as an annual national holiday in the U.S. from 1971, and he was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1977. Please welcome Yana to deliver the next presentation. Yana, time is yours.
Okay, everyone, from this presentation, it can be concluded that Martin Luther King taught us that fundamentally humans are created equal and have the same rights. They are entitled to be free from any discrimination, and as fellow beings, we should help each other to attain that freedom. Like a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. himself, an individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. So, that is the end of our presentation from Group 3. We sincerely appreciate your attention and we remind you again for the audience who would like to ask, please include your question in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.